Yeah, coming off of a tough stretch, disappointing road trip, but excited to have a chance to turn this around at home before we all get away from each other for the break. So good energy today in practice, trying to build on that momentum. 4 in a row at CPC, home advantage, crowd really behind us. So looking forward to tomorrow night.
We are going to take advantage of the break.
Yeah, first and foremost, it's just all about rest and recovery for them, both mental and physical. Paige, our only all-star there, so she'll be busy, but everyone else just really get off your feet, get away, do what you got to do to come back in a place to have a great second half. Again, our first quarter of the season wasn't great, right? We started 1-10. Second quarter, found a little bit there, finished 5-6. I know it doesn't feel good right now, coming off of 3 losses in a row, but if you look at it on its totality, playing better basketball, doing better things. So continuing to build on that momentum, starting the third quarter tomorrow, hopefully with a good punch at home.
When you're going up against a former Wings player in Alyssa Smith, how does the strategy change, just knowing that she knows perhaps a lot of the reads and stuff like that? Like, how is that a challenge?
Yeah, this league is so small. Everybody knows everybody and what everybody can do and is capable of. It's just a matter of who's going to go out there and execute. So not really thinking too much into this, knowing much of what we're going to do, but who's going to go out there and execute at a high level and play harder.
Was DiJonai a full participant today?
She was. Yep. We'll see. We'll see. But this was a full go, and we'll see if we have her tomorrow or not.
How'd she look?
She looked good. Looked good. Conditioning looked good. Physicality looked good. She looked pretty comfortable. So again, not sure if we'll have her tomorrow, but we'll see.
What about JJ as far as her rib goes? Is there any update on that?
She is full go.
Y'all have used a lot of different lineups, combinations this year. What do you lean on most in kind of evaluating what lineups work, what maybe isn't working in that sense?
Yeah, just both sides of the ball. One, what kind of shots are we generating? So it's not, sometimes the stats are misleading in terms of the plus minus and all that. It's what kind of shots are you generating? Are you running good offense? Are you getting good pieces of the paint and generating open looks, whether or not those are falling? And then defensively, can those lineups compete? How do we match up against other teams? Those are just some of the things.
You guys were on a little bit of a run there, but then the momentum kind of stalled. What do you think contributed to that?
I think a young team playing on the road. I think that environment in Phoenix, coming off of a game where they felt that they let one get away. So I'm not sure we quite knew what we were walking into until they lived through that experience. And then going into Chicago, again, I thought we were right there. We had opportunities. That one we really let slip away. And then this most recent one here. It's tough. The road is tough, and we've got to find, as a young group, the energy and the level of compete that it takes play in and play out. We came out pretty good, and then that second quarter was just a disaster, and we couldn't get it back. And that's where we need someone to step in and really demand it of them on the floor. So lots of growth opportunities still.
There's been a lot of negative feedback, a lot of outside noise. What's the secret to tuning that out, ignoring that criticism, staying focused?
Yeah, just continuing to pour into these players and make sure that they are staying together and they are trusting and believing in each other, and continue to put them in positions to have success and to be able to be open and honest with each other and know that we all want the same things.
How about for you personally? How do you tune it out?
Yeah, again, I pour into our players and I lean on our staff, and I don't worry about it. If I start worrying about it, that's not healthy. So I'm worried about how I can be better every single day. Everyone's going to have an opinion. And so the only opinions that really matter are of, my boss. And so if I can just continue to stick to the process and help these players and trust the process, what's meant to be will be.
What's it been like for you just managing so many different personalities?
Yeah, again, that's leadership, right? That's team dynamics. And so we're a team. We've got a fantastic staff. It's just trying to connect with everybody and communicate with everybody and just be genuine, open, and honest. Don't be phony. Just be real.
What would you consider a successful second part of the season?
Yeah, some wins. I want us to compete every single night, and we're right there, you know, with this 5 and 6 stretch in the second quarter, 4 of those wins against the top 8 right now currently. Like, that's what we can do night in and night out. So, you know, I want us to be right there, scratching and clawing for a playoff spot.
You got several vets that have, you know, kind of seen their roles change throughout the season, maybe coming off the bench. How have you seen them respond to that, buy in, and how do you navigate that as a coach?
Yeah, I think, you know, staying together. We talk about being a champion in your current role as you continue to fight for the role that you want, and most importantly, continuing to be a fantastic teammate. So that locker room, staying together and staying connected as we continue to push different buttons and try different levers. Thank you, guys.
What are you doing? Yeah, it's been a minute. You were out there today looking good. So how's the recovery been going? How's everything going?
I've been doing okay. You know, it's been a really slow process. These are tough injuries to heal, and there's really just time and not much that you can do to try to help expedite that process. But I've been doing all right. Thank you.
Are you going to play tomorrow? Do you know yet?
Not sure yet.
Okay.
Not sure yet. Yeah.
How's the process been, just like being out for so long from an adversity standpoint?
I mean, it's always tough not being able to be out there, but I think I'm pretty grounded, and I've been injured before, as everybody knows. You know, I've missed year-long, 6 months. So, you know, a month, obviously it hurts, but to put it into perspective, it always helps me just see the brighter picture and everything. But it's obviously hard, you know, especially losing games or seeing places where I know that my leadership could help, or just different things like that, wanting to give to the team. So it's been tough, but I think that it always makes you better when you come back, just learning from the sideline, and it gives you that hunger and that appreciation all over again to be out there.
You mentioned it. How do you feel your leadership can help right now?
I mean, it's inevitable. We've played 4 rookies at once a lot on the court over the past month. So I know it's tough already just acclimating to the transition, but also to acclimate to it and also be thrown into the fire for 30 plus minutes is tough. So I think just my vocal leadership, I pick up on things quickly that the other team is doing, and I can help put us in positions early to be successful, and I can help, you know, just maybe get a little beat on something that is more familiar to me because I have guarded it or I have guarded this person before. I think little things like that, honestly, it's a game of inches at this point in the W, so it really just comes down to the little things. Execution, just telling people to be smart, don't gamble in the backcourt and put us out of position, getting back. Like, I think we've just been missing that. You can call it an enforcer, but not in a negative way, just someone that's going to demand greatness out of everybody and demand effort for 40 minutes.
As you mentioned, they're sort of missing that enforcer. What are you kind of encouraging the team, or how are you encouraging the team to play defensively tomorrow?
Aggressive, guard pick up early. Obviously, when there's a really good point guard, you have to pick them up in the backcourt so they're not able to facilitate and get those pass aheads. Just slow them down and make them actually get into their playbook. So I think it's just staying disciplined. They have 3 incredible Olympic guards, and of course Asia and, you know, Liz. So it's going to be a tall task, of course, but we have to stay locked in for 40 minutes. I think that's the biggest thing. You know, last time we were locked in for about 36 minutes, and that last 4 minutes really got away from us, and that was a deciding factor. So just staying locked in and discipline for 40 minutes.
There's been a lot of outside noise, to say the least, a lot of criticism. What's the secret? What's the key to ignoring that, tuning that out, staying focused?
I think it's hard. It comes with the territory, and we know that. But like I've been saying all year, the locker room is the best thing about this program right now, and I love that. You know, a lot of times there's a lot going on outside. We're losing games, we're winning games. People are in and out, and you know, it's easy to point fingers or to start to become bitter or bicker with one another because things aren't going right. But I'm grateful that this hasn't happened here. We stuck together as a team. We've never pointed or tried to say that it's any one person's fault or we're better with or without somebody. You know, we just all come together and we want to just keep getting better for each other. So I think it's just like the locker room staying together. It has been a huge piece. I mean, transition from the first half of the season and to the second half of the first half of the season, and I think you saw that we had to put things together, but at no point are we on the court going our separate ways or pointing our bad body language towards each other. We get frustrated with ourselves, but not towards each other.
Before you were out, you had come off the bench for a couple games. How are you adjusting that role and just navigating the season for yourself?
Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. I think it was hard for me, just being that the whole point of me coming to Dallas was to expand my role. So I feel like not that coming off the bench means it's diminished, but sort of in a sense a little bit. So I'm definitely still adjusting, but I've come off the bench before in my career. And whenever I'm out there, y'all know what you're gonna get from me. So I kind of just try to keep that mindset. And this isn't me personal towards any player who has been put into the starting lineup despite, over me or whatever you want to call it. This is just how I feel personally about myself, my career, the organization, and all of those things. Done?
Thank you. Thank you.
Up and down season for the team overall. You're a rookie. I'm curious, just what goes into tuning out the outside noise, staying focused on playing basketball?
Honestly, us believing in each other, staying together, and just keep going, fighting for what we want to accomplish in the end.
How about for you, from a challenge standpoint? How have you been able to overcome challenges this year?
Honestly, like I said, believing in myself, I knew I could come out here and do what I am doing right now, and it's been working. And the coaches have believed in me, and I went out there and I just go play my heart out.
DiJonai had mentioned just how strong this locker room is. What's it been like for you being a part of this group?
Honestly, it's fun. I love this group of girls. I think the vets and everybody around, the rookies and anybody else, like we come together all the time. We're laughing, joking around. Like there's no bad blood, I don't like. It's a lot of drama that goes on in locker rooms, but this locker room is all love.
You started alongside Paige and Enrique this last game. What do you like about you three guys in the backcourt?
It's just fast. Like I love that we can get up the floor, get that pace going, and then of course you got one of the two best scorers on your size wings running with you, so I can't complain about anything.
Going off that, how would you describe it? Like, is there a true point guard right now, or is it kind of by committee?
I would say I'm a true point guard, so yeah.
Once you actually guys get back from All-Star break, I asked Coach this regarding what he would consider as a successful second half of the season. For you personally, what would that be?
Honestly, winning every game. We hope to win every game that you go out there and play, so that would be my goal personally.
How do you feel you've grown in that point guard role? Obviously, Coach trusts you with that, even as a player of the tournament. How you feel like it's gone, and where you feel like you need to continue to grow?
I think it's going pretty good. I think I've learned a lot. I think I've improved on a lot, especially like passing and just decision making in general. I came from college as a scoring two guard that just had to go out there and score 20 and plus points to win a game. So coming here when you have two of the best scorers in the world, it's like, all right, like I can make these decisions. I can get them the ball. I don't have to take crazy shots or do anything like that. I can make the game simple. So as long as I can make it easier for them, I'm cool.
Do you feel like your confidence has increased game by game?
For sure, yeah, definitely. You come in as a rookie. Your confidence is gonna be low, but like I said, the players and how the love is in the locker room and everything, and how they believe in us is great.
With you running that point guard spot right now, how can you get Paige more open looks from three?
I would say just me continuing to be aggressive and kind of attacking and getting those kickouts, seeing those kickout threes instead of taking those. It may be a nice pull up for me, but at the end of the day, Paige is a very efficient shooter when you get that ball. So, yeah.
And then as you guys prepare to go up against this tough Aces team, what are some of the focal points that you guys worked on today?
I would say running in transition, getting the ball up the court quicker. Of course, we worked on defending their actions, and then offensively for us, just moving without the ball, like moving around the ball, making sure that everybody's in the right spots and knowing where people like to be and just figuring it out, honestly.
Thank you.
Thank you.